In today's video, I want to share with you 4 beginner tips to help you start saving more money today. What's up guys, my name is Justin and welcome back to my channel where we make little changes with huge impacts on our lives. If you are new here, I upload videos every Monday and every Thursday with different tips and tricks to help you improve your life, so please consider subscribing. Financial freedom comes to the people that know how to save money each month. One of the smartest things you can do is to develop the habit of saving a part of your salary every single month. You and your family are stable and prosperous to the degree to which you can save money. Saving money today is what will guarantee the security and the possibilities for tomorrow. And now I know what you're thinking, saving money is not going to make you rich, and I totally understand that, but you have to start saving today if you ever want to have a chance to invest money in the future. I want to share with you 4 tips that every person can start implementing in their life today to help them save more money. Tip number 1 is to track your expenses. The first step to saving money is to track how much you actually spend. Keep track of everything, and I mean everything, that you buy in a month. Whether that's your coffee, the newspaper, a drink, a candy bar, fast food meal, whatever it is, keep track of every expense. Ideally, you want to try and account for every penny that comes out of your pocket. And once you have your data, I would recommend you have your bank statement handy so you can begin to separate every expense into a different category, such as your bills, such as your gas, your groceries, and even entertainment. Separate every expense into its own category, and that will make the budgeting process a lot easier. Which brings us to tip number 2, make a budget. I know, setting a budget does not sound fun, but if you want to start the saving process, you need to stick to a weekly, an every 2-week, or even a monthly budget. So pick whatever works for you. Start organizing your expenses into a workable budget, but don't set yourself short for the month. Try to set a reasonable amount for every single category and try your hardest to stick to that amount. If you find these amounts tough to stick with, give yourself some time to adjust to the amount you set. And a couple months down the road, if you still find it difficult to stick to that amount, try to adjust your budgets as needed. Add in a few extra dollars here and there, but don't overdo it to where you're cutting out from how much you can actually save. Number 3, probably one of the most important, pay yourself first. Before you start paying all your bills, getting gas, getting groceries, paying rent, whatever it is, pay yourself first. Begin today by taking 10% off of your earnings and never touching it. Put it in an account that you will not check regularly. You know, out of sight, out of mind. Your goal is to try to accumulate as much money in this account as possible without ever touching it. At least for now. The funny thing is once you start living off that 90%, you'll become more accustomed to it. You are a creature of habit. It will become a lot easier every single month. When you regularly put away 10% of your earnings, you'll find that down the road, you will be able to start putting away 15% or 20%, which will then increase the amount of money you will be able to save each month. But make sure 10% is your minimum, and like I said before, don't set yourself short for the month. If the 10% isn't doable right away, work your way up. Find areas of your life that you can start cutting back on, whether it's the coffee at Starbucks, the beer you're drinking, fast food. Whatever you can do, start cutting down expenses every single month till you hit that 10%. Tip number 4, make saving automatic. Nowadays, almost every single bank offers a automated transfer service that will pull money out of your checking and put it in your savings account. You can dictate how much and when that money is pulled from your account. First, what you'll need to do is determine what your monthly income is and then multiply that by 10%. Now that you have the 10% amount, divide that by the number of pay periods you have a month. If you get paid weekly, then divide that 10% by 4. If you get paid every 2 weeks, then divide that amount by 2. You get the idea. I personally use a prepaid card that I get from work to have my check deposited into that account every week. And then I have it set up to where they automatically pull 10% of my income and throw it into savings. I never have to see that money hit my account. If you have the capabilities to have your money pulled out without you ever seeing it, I highly recommend you doing that. I want you to consider this for a second. You work 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week, whatever it is, and you get paid for the work that you put in. If every single month you are spending money on all this nonsense that you don't need, and if you're not paying yourself first, what are you working for? You have nothing to show for it. Yeah, you might have that fancy car, that nice house, those awesome clothes, those new shoes that just dropped last week, but you have no money, no financial stability to actually show for it. When you consider this and you consider the fact that you're buying your financial freedom, saving money becomes a lot easier. So rather than considering putting money away for a rainy day, think of it as you buying your financial freedom. There is no greater feeling than knowing you have money set aside for anything that could happen. All right, guys, so there are 4 beginner tips to help you start saving more money today. In a future video, I will go more into depth on the savings plan that I personally use that has helped me save more money in the last year than ever before. If you found any value in today's video, what I want you to do is throw me a thumbs up and then comment down below with a tip that has helped you save money. What is something that has had the greatest impact on allowing you to save more money each month? And if you're new here and you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please subscribe now so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I'm coming at you with different tips and tricks to help you improve your life, so don't miss it. And as always, let's keep growing.